We are in a 3-week period of time where everything you have been praying for, every miracle is available to be accessed during this period of time. In order to build a vessel that will be able to hold this energy and manifest it in your life, you will be tested during this period of time. You will experience challenges and fears come up, especially around relationships, especially in areas with people that you love and that you once felt safe and secure. These will be challenged as well. Everything that is happening, realize, is a test, an illusion sent to you to give you the free will to build a vessel for miracles. I will go now into tools, meditations, and experiences that you can use to build a vessel for miracles during this 3-week period of time. Welcome, everyone, to episode 52 of the David Gibb podcast. We're going to be talking about the energy of the week and actually the energy of the next few weeks, because we are in one of the most intense 3-week periods, according to the sages and the great Kabbalists. I'm going to explain what you might be feeling, what you're going through, and some tools to help us transform this energy into miracles. I also want to just always give an update on content that is coming out and my tour. I will be visiting Los Angeles for a brand new seminar, which is Certainty, the power of certainty transformation, also through the technology of prayer. That's going to be August 10th in Los Angeles. Then I'm going to be in Miami, September 7th, New York, September 21st. I'll be in Tel Aviv, October 24th, and London, October 26th. I am still planning my Dubai dates, looking to get to the Middle East probably sometime in October or November. I'll let you know about that soon. The best place for someone to start to learn this wisdom is yourinfinitesoul.com. It's a 3-hour masterclass that I gave, and the cost is pay whatever you feel is right to you. It is not just It's not an introductory course. It's actually one of the deepest courses that I teach, but it is a foundational course, meaning that even if you studied Kabbalah for 10, 20, 30 years, and you came back and heard this course, you would hear very deep and profound secrets. It is the best place to start. It gives you a framework of why your soul came to this world and how to create miracles in your life. All right, so let's get into the energy of this week. The sages say that there's a 3-week period of time that partially runs through the 17th of Cancer all the way into the 9th of Leo. And it's called, in this period of time, the Ben Hamemed. It's a period of time where the light of the Creator actually flows into our world in such a direct and intense way that the burden of creating a vessel for this light rests on us. Normally throughout the year, the way, and there's a lot of deep secrets about why this occurs this way, but the light of the Creator doesn't just flow into this world in a way that if people can't handle it, there would just be chaos and judgment. There are mechanisms that are centered around the concept of mercy, and the Creator bestowed this energy of mercy into the world that normally when the light wants to be revealed, it won't be revealed in an intense and direct way. Mercy for us means time, and I'll give you an example. Let's say a person is reactive, meaning they do something from a place of fear or lack. This is the definition of reactive behavior. We know that their soul disconnects from the light of the Creator. Technically, if a person's soul disconnects from the light of the Creator because they acted in opposite form to the Creator, they would have to go through death. Because when you're not connected to this light, the opposite of that is death. But why is it when we are reactive, when we are selfish, when we do negative things that are opposite the vibration of the Creator, we don't just die? Because there's the concept of mercy that the Creator gave us, which is tied to time. Meaning, before cause and effect takes place, we are given time in order to transform our negativity. So, if, for example, a person speaks evil speech, if there was no time, immediately they would have some kind of chaos occur by speaking evil speech. If a person complained, if a person spoke about another person and that speaking caused their reputation to be harmed. If a person gave advice to someone that they weren't willing to hear, these are all forms of evil speech. If time didn't exist, if mercy didn't exist, the immediate effect of that negativity would hit a person meaning maybe their mouth would break out into cold sores, or they would all of a sudden get a migraine. Something would happen physically that would be so painful that would happen a split second after they spoke evil speech. This would be the reality without time and mercy. But we live in a reality where a person can do a negative action one day and maybe not experience the negative effects of that for a year, for 5 years, or for 10 years, because this person is given time. Time to do what? Time to hopefully look inside themselves, realize that they planted a negative seed, transform their nature, and become literally a different soul. By doing so, the negativity from the past becomes erased. And so the boomerang effect of the negativity won't come back to them. So let's say, for example, you did something this week that you know disconnected you from the light of the Creator. You know that this was something that was reactive. Technically, at some point, there will be an effect, a boomerang that will come back that will cause chaos. But if you change who you are, if you go deep down inside yourself, take responsibility for what you did, not fall into sadness, but with joy and happiness, commit to being a different person, and that test comes back again and you pass it, you have now shifted to a new destiny. You are now a new human. As a result, that negativity that was going to come back from the original mistake has nowhere to go. And this is actually why time and mercy are so valuable. Whenever we give mercy to other people, what are we really doing? We're giving them time. We're giving them space. We're holding space for them to become who they need to become. And so during this 3-week period of time, there is no time. Cause and effect becomes very intense during this period. The light is so strong that we need to counterbalance that by creating more mercy. And that's the tool of this week. If you are going through a difficult time right now, if you're facing blockages in your life, if you are looking for some kind of clarity and it's not coming, if you're facing challenges in your love life, if you find that you are arguing now more than ever before, if you feel that there's a lot of pressure at work, or there's a lot of intensity, or there's a lot of anxiety around money, all of these things are normal. If this is a time where all of a sudden you experience death of a loved one, death even of an animal, this is a period of time where reincarnations intensify as well. And it is not a bad thing. It is a very good thing during this period of time if we are feeling all of these pressures and all of these situations that normally would cause a person to be anxious, to be stressed out, and to be in pain. I'm telling you that this is a good sign. The reason you're feeling these emotions and you're going through these challenges is because the light is so strong during this time that it feels like darkness. As we have learned, darkness is not the absence of light. Darkness is the excess of light. When it's so bright, we have to close our eyes and we experience darkness. There is so much energy around you right now. There are so many miracles around you right now. In fact, problems that you've had your whole life, which were almost unsolvable, or you never knew how the miracle would come, can be accessed in these 3 weeks. Maybe it won't happen in these 3 weeks, but you can draw and harness the energy that you need for the miracle to happen in these 3 weeks. This 3-week period ends August 4th. So in the year 2025, if you're hearing this, this period ends August 24th, and it goes back 21 days before. Once we get excited about this period, once we get excited about the pain, once we get excited about the intensity, once we get excited about the anxiety, even if you're getting sick during this period of time, sickness is often because there's so much energy trying to come in, the body needs to detox negativity. So a person actually, their aura opens up, a virus gets in to detox negativity, allowing more light of miracles, light of healing, light of sustenance, light of soulmate, light of children, whatever, to come in. First, get excited. Even if it's just a mental excitement and your body needs to catch up, tell yourself over and over again, I am appreciative. I am excited about the pain. I am excited about the stress. I am excited about the anxiety. I am excited about the rejection. I am excited about the failure. I am excited about the fact that people are speaking badly about me. I am excited that I'm having a difficult time with my sister. I am excited about having a difficult time with my friends. I am excited that I do not know where my relationship is right now. I'm excited that I have no idea where my soulmate is right now. I am excited that it is financially difficult. I'm excited that I just lost investors. I'm excited that I'm going through a lawsuit. I'm excited that I'm going through a divorce. I'm excited that my children are not exactly where I want them to be. I'm excited that my son is dating somebody that I don't like. I'm excited about all of these dynamics. Even if you have to say it before you fully mean it, your words have power, as we know, and that energy of faking it till you make it also creates a vessel for the light. That's step one. Step two, mercy. How do we create more mercy? Well, the opposite of mercy is judgment. The more we judge people, the more we see the negativity in people, we are creating more judgment. That means we actually draw more of an intensity of energy during this time, which is something we don't want to do. Judgment draws energy. Mercy creates a vessel for energy. How do we know? Judgment is like when you're in a court of law or when the IRS is looking at you, you're being scrutinized. What do we call that? We often say we're going to shine a light on something. We're going to shine a light on something. When people are looking at us, when people are observing us, when there's a light shined on us, we feel judged. We feel examined. We feel scrutinized. So judgment is actually associated with the drawing of energy. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes judgment is important because if I don't scrutinize or assess my finances, if I don't scrutinize or assess my health habits, if I don't create some kind of structure, which is also a form of judgment, I will never be able to grow what I can't measure. So it is important to scrutinize at times, but know that when you scrutinize something, you're drawing in more energy. This is a period of time that we don't want to draw in more energy. There's already endless energy. There's already more energy than anyone could ever handle during these 3 weeks. These 3 weeks just create vessels. Just create vessels of energy. And there's a couple ways that we create vessels of energy. I will focus on these two. One is mercy, but my mind is actually going somewhere where the other way of creating a vessel, I'm going to speak about that first, and then I'm going to jump back to mercy, and I don't know why I'm being guided in this direction, but we're going to go in this direction. Letting go creates a vessel. Ever wonder why when you let go of something, you get clarity? It's because when you're confused, there's too much light and there's not enough vessel. There's too many options. There's too many dynamics. I don't know what to do. I don't know what direction to go in. I don't know what to choose. I don't want to make a mistake. That's an excess of light with an absence of vessel. So when a person lets go, the Kabbalists call this a masach. It translates to a curtain where there's energy coming and you put up a wall. You put up a restriction, a resistance. You push that light back. You basically say, I don't want to know. I'm okay and perfect the way I am. I don't need a relationship if you're obsessing over one. I'm perfect and whole the way I am. I don't even need the sustenance if you're obsessing over the sustenance. I'm whole and perfect the way I am. Every time a person surrenders and lets go and is okay with not knowing, is okay with not receiving. Why? Because they already know they have it. You already know this energy exists. That's why you feel anxious. It's just that there's not a vessel for it. But often when people feel anxious, they get more obsessive and they try to manipulate more and they try to scrutinize more and they try to judge more. That's why they end up drawing in more energy and they become even more anxious and they cause chaos. When the energy gets intense, when you feel out of control, when you feel needy, when you feel like you're being pulled in 1,000 directions, surrender. Let it all go. Let go of the need for things to manifest in your way, in your time. Let it all go. And by doing so, you create a spiritual structure that holds the light of the Creator. And this is a period of time more than ever to let go. We're not letting go of working hard. We're not letting go of being healthy. We're not letting go of sharing and giving and proactive things. That's not what we're letting go of. We're letting go of whatever we feel obsessed about, whatever we feel anxious about, whatever we feel needs to happen. Wherever in your life you are feeling like the effect of something, you are waiting for someone to tell you something. You are waiting for someone to give you something. You are waiting for an apology. You are waiting for someone to love you. You are waiting for someone to forgive you. You are waiting for anything. Let go of the waiting and feel and visualize that you are already fully connected. Enter the reality where it's already manifested in your mind and allow your body to feel that vibration as well. Now, jumping to mercy. The second thing that we need to do during this time, besides surrendering and letting go of what we want to take, is seeing everyone with a good eye, seeing the good in people and giving people the benefit of the doubt creates time. It creates expansion. It creates mercy. It creates a vessel. Why do we feel good around people who see the good in us? Because when someone sees the good in us, they're creating space, right? They're holding space. That's why we love people who hold space for us. They're literally creating a spiritual vessel. When a person sees the good in us, they're creating space for us to become manifested and revealed. This is why we know that studies have shown children, as they grow up, the ones who have the best coaches, the best mentors, the best teachers, who believe in the children, who see the good in the children, end up thriving as they get older in adulthood. But the ones who were scrutinized constantly had their negativity pointed out, and the coaches did not believe in the students, criticized them not from a place of love, but from a place where they were annoyed with them or triggered by them. Those children performed worse as they grew up in adulthood. Because when somebody sees the good in us, they created a vessel for us to manifest our energy. During this period of time, by you seeing the good in other people, especially the people that you don't like, especially the people who are annoying you the most and triggering you the most and judging you the most, the people who are taking from you, the people who are actively fighting you, the people who are you perceive as to be your enemies, by even finding one good quality that they have and blessing them and sending them energy, you are creating a vessel for the intensity of light that is surrounding you so that you can create miracles in your life. This is a very powerful time when we can actually create the structure to hold light that will charge us for the entire year. We don't want to lose this opportunity. We don't want to miss it, because after August 4th, for the whole world, the availability of this energy goes down, meaning there will already be, the universe starts to create spiritual structures to hold this energy that don't involve us. And the problem is you only keep what you are the cause of. So now all the merciful energy has been pulled back, allowing a space for us to step in and become like the creator. And we do so by seeing the good in people, by removing judgment, by removing our opinions. Oh my gosh, opinions. All the times we have opinions about other people. Opinions are judgment. Say, I don't know. Could be. Maybe yes, maybe no. Someone comes to you and speaks evil speech about someone, said maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. I didn't experience it firsthand. Are you seeing the good? Immediately, this aura of energy around you becomes manifested into some kind of blessing in your life. Try to spend the entire day just looking out into the world and seeing good, appreciating. Everything has negativity in this world. Even the purest person in this world has negativity. Everything is 50-50. For every bit of light, there's also darkness, and this exists within each person as well. There's nothing that's perfect. But what we can do is, when we focus on the good, we look at the good, we reveal and manifest the good, and so the good overpowers the bad. And then the surrendering and the letting go. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. When you feel that it's controlling you, when you feel it in your body, when you feel it that you're obsessing over it, this is called the histachachut masach, the point where by surrendering, you create the vessel. You literally purify any blockages that is not allowing this light to be revealed. It sounds counterintuitive and scary to let go, but it's actually the only way you can receive, especially during this period of time. And finally, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been giving me their time and attention and listening to this podcast. In a short amount of time, this podcast has grown to be one of the biggest spiritual podcasts in the world. And we don't spend any money marketing this podcast. We don't have a marketing team per se. This has been occurring because you've been sharing it. I just want to say thank you and appreciate that. And my goal is, to spread the wisdom of Kabbalah and the tools that the sages have given to us all around the world, beyond religion, beyond what other people's spiritual beliefs may be. This is a wisdom for everyone. And the other thing that I really wanted to make clear is none of this is my wisdom. This is not the David Guillaume show, even though literally the podcast has my name in it. I want you to know that everything that I'm teaching has been given to me by my mentors, my teachers, and I am pulling 100% of it from the spiritual teachings of the great sages that lived thousands of years before us. They created pathways for us to be able to learn this wisdom. So I appreciate you not sharing this because it's necessarily me. I'm part of this with you. I appreciate you sharing the wisdom that was given to us since the beginning of time. And that hopefully in this generation, we can bring this wisdom out to the world and create a vessel for the great light that's coming to the world and bring miracles for everyone.